Hi all, good evening. This is Ranveer from Pune. I know Vinayak Guruji for the last 2-3 years. Vinayak Guruji has been a mentor to me, not in terms of astrology, numerology, but he's a very fine person, a very mentoring kind of a guardian who helps you in a lot of scenarios, gives you a lot of good, positive strength. I always feel very good, uh, speaking to him, and now coming to his astrological predictions. It's been always accurate for me. Sometimes he has predicted some dates also and events which got fulfilled, and I have immense belief on him. And I always try to refer him for any person I know who needs some help. So I am really proud and happy to be associated with Vinayak Guruji.
See, there are certain planets in our birth chart. When they get activated, either in your dasha, bhukti, or antar bhukti, they tend to create some problems. Okay. So today in this video, I'm going to tell you how to address those problems. Okay, let's go. वल्लभं गजाननं एकदन्तं ओम नमो नारायणाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम ह्रीं नमः शिवाय ओम ह्रीं नमः शिवाय ओम ह्रीं नमः शिवाय शिवाय नमो ओम नमः सूर्याय चंद्राय मंगलाय बुधाय च गुरुशुक्रशनिभ्यश्च राहुवे केतुवे नमो नमः श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. Hi everyone, welcome back to astrologic. So today I'm going to explain you what are those planets in your birth chart which are having the high probability of troubling you whenever they get activated. When I say they get activated, whenever they appear in your dasha, bhukti, or antardasha, mostly dasha bhukti. Okay, since I have to do this for all the 12 signs, I have divided this entire episode into 3 parts. So this video is part 1, and in this video I'm going to cover the first 6 signs. Okay, and before we start, if you are new to my channel, please ensure that you hit that subscribe button, and if you have been visiting my channel and still not subscribed, please ensure that you hit that subscribe button. Okay, and before we go to the actual topic, as usual, there are free giveaways, so you stand a chance to get 50 plus pages personalized numerology report for one person along with the birth chart, and most importantly, you will also get a free consultation with me on any of the coming Saturdays on a first come first serve basis. What you will have to do, you just have to message on this WhatsApp number given here that I need a free report and consultation to this number, and then one of us will come back to you and would ask you to complete few very simple tasks, and once you do that, you will have it all. Okay, now without wasting any time, let's get to the actual topic. So let's understand the objective of this video today. So in this video, I'll help you understand which planets can trouble you based on your particular ascendant or lagna in your birth chart, and I will also help you with the Moola Mantras for those planets, and by chanting them, you can minimize any adverse impact because of those planets. Okay, and as I said before, in this video I'm going to cover the first 6 signs, which is from Aries to Virgo, that is from Mesha to Kanya. Before moving ahead, I may have to introduce you to 2 new terminologies today, Marakadisha and Badadipati, as some of you might be hearing it for the very first time. Okay, so Marakadisha is nothing but a planet which is bound to give us some kind of serious troubles, especially when the dasha or bhukti of this planet is in progress. Okay, Badadipati, as the name itself indicates, it will give us the bada or the trouble or the struggle. Okay, so even we have to be careful about Badadipati whenever the Badadipati gets activated. Each one of us, depending on our lagna or ascendant, will have unique Marakadishas and Badadipatis That's what we are going to understand today for the first 6 signs from Aries to Virgo. And also, if you have seen my videos, earlier videos, right? So typically, apart from these planets, in general, okay, the naturally testing planets which actually test us all the time are Saturn, Rahu, and Ketu. Till we get some kind of maturity in our life, these are the 3 planets which also test us: Saturn, Rahu, and Ketu. Okay, and some more insights on Marakadesha. The second and seventh house lord from the ascendant or Lagna in your birth chart are called as Marakadesha. And whenever they appear in your Dasha and Bhukti, there is a very high probability of them creating some kind of problem. And Badadipatis for Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn ascendants, 11th house Lord becomes the Badadipati. For Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, the 9th house Lord becomes the Badadipati. For Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces, 7th house Lord becomes the Badadipati. Okay, so if you understand this much, it is enough. It's okay even if you don't understand this and you don't want to remember this, that is fine. That is just for your knowledge. Okay, now moving on, Moola Mantras for Aries ascendant. So how do we derive the Moola Mantras for Aries or Mesha ascendants or Lagna, right? So as I said, the second and the seventh house Lord are the Marakadeshas for Aries. So in this case, the second and seventh house Lord for both the houses, Venus is the house Lord. He owns or rules these 2 houses. So for Aries Lagna or ascendant, Marakadesha is Venus, and the mantra for Venus, the Moola mantra for Venus is Om Dram Dream Drom Saha Shukraya Namaha. Okay, so you have to start chanting this at least 9 times in your morning prayers starting from a Friday. Okay, so if you belong to Aries ascendant or Mesha Lagna, then I would suggest that you start chanting the Venus mantra or Shukra mantra from a Friday in your morning prayers every day, at least 9 times. You can chant up to 108 times. Okay, and the Badadipati for Aries ascendant or Mesha Lagna is the house lord of the 11th house, who is both Saturn and Rahu. Saturn and Rahu both rule this house, the Kumbha Rashi. That's why Saturn and Rahu are the Badadipatis. Now what is the Moola mantra for Saturn? Om Pram Prim Prom Saha Shaniye Namaha. And the Moola mantra for Rahu is Om Bram Brim Brom Saha Rahuve Namaha. The only difference with Rahu and Saturn is they get activated after sunset. So you have to chant this mantra after sunset starting from a Saturday at least 9 times or up to 108 times. Okay, so for Aries ascendant or Mesha Lagna, you have to chant the Moola mantras of Venus, Saturn, and Rahu. Venus in the morning prayers at least 9 times, Saturn and Rahu starting from a Saturday at least 9 times every day, and Venus starting from a Friday. I hope it is clear. Okay, let's move on to the next one for Taurus or Vrishabha Lagna. Okay, as we know by now that the second house and the seventh house owner is the Marakadeshas, and Mercury and Mars, because this house is owned by Mercury and this house is owned by Mars. So Mercury and Mars are the Marakadeshas for Taurus or Vrishabha ascendants. So the mantra for Mercury is Om Brahm Brim Brom Saha Budaya Namaha, and the mantra for Mars is Om Kram Krim Krom Saha Bhaumaya Namaha. Okay, so starting from Wednesday, you have to include Mercury Moola mantra in your morning prayers. Chant it for at least 9 times starting from Wednesday in the morning prayers, and for Mars starting from a Tuesday in the morning prayers you can start including it and chant it for at least 9 times, maximum 108 times. And the Badadipati for Taurus or Vrishab Lagna is Saturn. Again, as I said before in the previous slide, starting on a Saturday after sunset, start chanting Om Pram Preem Prom Saha Shanaye Namaha at least 9 times or 108 times if you have time. Just remember that Saturn and Rahu mantras to be chanted only after sunset for more effectiveness. Okay. Moving on to the next sign, which is Gemini or Mithuna Lagna. So the Marakadisha and Badadipati are Moon and Jupiter. The second house is owned by Moon, that's why it is Moon, and the seventh house is owned by Jupiter. And as you can see, Jupiter is both Marakadisha as well as Badadipati for this particular sign, Gemini or Mithuna. So that's the reason I've seen practically that for Gemini ascendants, whenever Guru gets activated, it's kind of a double whammy, and they will go through a lot of issues when Guru gets activated for Gemini Lagna. So the Gemini ascendants have to chant the mantra, Moola Mantra for Moon, which goes like this: Om Shram Shrim Shrom Saha Chandraya Namaha. And the Moola Mantra for Jupiter is Om Gram Greem Grom Saha Guruve Namaha. Okay, so both of this you can include in the morning prayers. Starting from a Monday, start chanting the Moon Mantra. Starting from a Thursday, start chanting the Jupiter or Guru Moola Mantra. Okay, let's go to the next sign, which is Cancer or Karkataka. And the Marakadisha for this particular sign, ascendant, Cancer or Karkataka Lagna, is Sun and Saturn. Okay, so the mantra for Sun goes like this: Om Hram Hrim Hrom Saha Suryaya Namaha. Mantra for Saturn you already know now: Om Pram Preem Prom Saha Shanaye Namaha. And the Badadipati is the 11th house lord, who is Venus, and the mantra for Venus is Om Dram Dream Drom Saha Shukraya Namaha. So starting from a Sunday in the morning prayers, start chanting this mantra for Sun, Om Hram Hrim Hrom Saha Suryaya Namaha. And for Saturn, as I said before, start chanting this mantra at least 9 times after sunset, starting from a Saturday. For Venus, include this mantra in your morning prayers starting from a Friday. Chant at least 9 times, or you can go up to 108 times. Let's go to the next sign, which is Leo. Leo or Simha. For Leo or Simha ascendants Lagna, the Marakadisha is 3 planets: Mercury, Saturn and Sun. And Mercury, starting from a Wednesday, include this mantra in your morning prayers: Om Brahm Breem Brom Saha Budaya Namaha. And for Saturn and Rahu, starting on a Saturday, chant both these mantras at least 9 times each, or you can go up to 108 times depending on the severity of the problem that you are going through. And the Badadipati for the Leo ascendant is Mars, and the mantra for Mars is Om Kram Kreem Krom Saha Bhaumaya Namaha. Starting from a Tuesday, include this mantra in your morning prayers, chant it at least 9 times, or you can go up to 108 times. Now coming to the last sign for today, which is the Virgo ascendants. You can see again that Jupiter is both Marakadisha as well as Badadipati for Virgo or Kanya Lagna. So it's very important to chant Jupiter mantra, which goes like this: Om Gram Greem Grom Saha Guruve Namaha. Start chanting this mantra at least 9 times in your morning prayers starting from a Thursday and continue it every day. And for Venus, the mantra, as you already know, is Om Dram Dream Drom Saha Shukraya Namaha. Start chanting this mantra at least 9 times starting from a Friday and continue every day. As I said, I will do this video in 3 parts. So let me stop this video here. And as you might be aware, every Saturday 7 p.m. my videos go out, and this is part 1, and the part 2 will come next Saturday. Okay, so until next time, please take care, and it's time for you to subscribe to my channel, like this video, share this video if you find it useful with your near and dear ones, so that they also get benefited. And please keep coming back, watch all the videos, comment on my videos, go to the comment section, and if you are looking for any kind of insights in any particular area, let me know. I will try to make videos on those subjects. And until next time, please take care. Sarve Jana Sukhino Bhavantu.